Revered Ghanaian preacher Dr. Mensah Otabil has expressed misgivings about how present-day preachers have veered off from the teaching of the word of the Lord to a teaching of deception and fear.
And you listen to the church, and I don't like criticizing preachers, but unfortunately some of the solutions we put out there, frightening people with death, frightening people with prophecy, frightening people with it, and just complicating the sense of inferiority and powerlessness and weakness that we feel. So when will the African ever rise up and say, I can do it? When every time he feels there is something chasing him to destroy him. How can you ever be confident? When somebody says he's had a dream of you and you won't survive the year, how can you plan for next year? How can you plan for 10 years? How can you have a long-range vision when people are trying to limit our ability to even think for 10, 20, 40 years?
He says the church today has imprisoned congregants by what it teaches in its doctrines.
A people imprisoned by our own culture, and unfortunately imprisoned by religion. So how do you solve it? Some people say that Christianity is part of the problem. And in a sense, yes. But you know, when you are bitten by a snake and you're poisoned by snake venom, the only cure to a snake venom is the snake itself. So if we think that our problems are spiritual, then it's going to take a new spiritual formation, a new spiritual understanding to solve our problems. That there is a demon running after you. Listen, we are already running. We don't need anything to chase us. We're already running.
He questioned the several prophecies of these men of God to their congregants, which he says limits people in their destinies.
I'm not going to come and tell you it's your father's house or a demon and all kinds of things and you can't do it and you have short to live and you can't survive and you have to come to me to pray for you before things work. Who am I? Who am I? To hold your destiny in my hand. You are bigger than my hand. You are created in God's image. You have an assignment from God himself. Bigger than any pastor, bigger than any preacher. That's your destiny. And if you go for people to imprison you in their small-mindedness, then you are the problem. Because believe you me, you choose what you eat and you should choose what you listen to. Yeah. And people say, well, he's a man of God. Yeah, he can be a man of God, but not for you. Let those who believe they are designed to be imprisoned in fear, listen to that person. But if you believe you are designed to rise, to run, and to soar like an eagle, then you have to determine, this will not work for me. Choose your future, choose your life, choose what you think, choose what you feed your mind on.